K100 with Konnan and Disco is brought to you by BetOnline. BetOnline is your number one source for the NBA and the NHL playoffs this season. Every stat, every matchup, and even live odds while the games are being played. When the game's over, head on over to our online casino and get in on a game of blackjack or poker or unwind with one of our over 150 slots games. Head to the website today to get in on the action. Don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAD, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline. The game starts here. How many suspensions do we have last week in the Patreon emails? 2? I think just a couple, right?
Yeah, it was 2 Patreon and then 3 in the regular emails.
All right,
they're on the bottom. Remember, they're on the bottom of the screen now. But I took out the ones that are all mentioned.
This is the match I want to. The first one is about. It's from J12 from Parts Unknown.
Oh, let me ask you a question before you continue. So you told me last week, and I'd like to hear what actually happened. You told me last week that you were going to go on Russo show and ask him and go down the list of the people that he was more over than or whatever. Did you do that?
This next week.
Oh, that's
tomorrow.
next week.
No, tomorrow. I do it every other week with him. Every other week. So I record with him tomorrow.
Because, bro, Penzer just buries him in his book. I would love for Russo to come on the show. Penzer wants to do a show,
but ask Vince if I ran it by Vince to see if he wants to do a show. I'll run it by him again, so we'll see. Okay. I'm going to bury I think Penzer killed WCW. So, would you agree with that? That he
could be one of the guys.
I was at a Thunder in Philly once, and you guys were running late, so they had a half-hour time to kill, and Dave Penzer did stand-up for the first half hour in Philadelphia from 8 to 8:30 or 7 to 7:30.
Was it brutal?
It was horrible. It was horrible. What a terrible city.
Remind to bring that up, Joe, in case he remembers that when he comes on the show. Next person.
Happy people.
So J12. First one's from J12 from Parts Unknown. What's up, fellas? Konnan, did you watch the Ultimo Guerrero versus Okada match in Collision? Why was the loudest part of the match Ultimo Guerrero panting? Thanks for the content, fellas. That's J12 from Parts Unknown. Did you watch that match on Collision, Konnan?
Yep.
What did you think of that match? I watched it too.
Well, the problem is that this guy, and this happens a lot, not just to Mexican talent, but a lot of talent. They're called in last minute. Like there have been people that told me they were called that. Imagine this 3 a.m. to catch a flight, like at 8 a.m. to get over there. And so they told them when he got there, because this guy used to wear a mask, right? He doesn't wear a mask anymore, right? So he didn't bring it. Right. So he got there and they were like, "Where's your mask?" He goes, "For what?" And they were like, "Well, we want you to wear it." So they made him a mask like in an hour, which didn't fit. He's probably having trouble breathing, right? And this is probably Tony reliving his childhood, because from what I read, he says that he used to watch CMLL in the early 2000s, okay? So he probably remembers him with a mask and wanted to see him with a mask, and that's probably him reliving his childhood memories, and I think that's what happened.
And unfortunately, you got what you asked for, because this match was this match made Okada look like this was not a good match,
right?
And it made Okada not look like an attraction.
Bro, you're paying him $4 million. $4 million. That's ridiculous.
He could have been there against Ultimo Guerrero. What is it like?
They don't even end. The thing is, I know who Ultimo Guerrero is because I've work in Mexico. Most people, unless you're that hardcore nerd that watches Japan, Mexico, United States, Glow, everything that there is, which that's what, a 1%, if that, who is going to know who he is? They don't do anything to build him up, say who he is, what's his past, why is he such a big name in Mexico? They did none of that.
I knew his name, Konnan, but that's just from general knowledge of being a fan for decades or whatever.
I know who, like, you could give me a country guy's name that's very famous. I don't know. What does that mean just because you know a name?
Well, you were saying a lot of people wouldn't know who he was and stuff. I'm saying I would.
Well, yeah, just because you know a name, now you're going, oh, he's a Mexican wrestler. That's it. Yeah. Not enough.
Yeah.
All right. Next is from Kevin.
Like if they say, I'll give you an example. Like what's this group's name that's very famous in K-pop? BTS, right?
BTS, isn't it?
It's so funny you guys know that.
I think it's BTS.
Yeah, that's what I said. BTS, right?
BTS. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, BTS. Bro, if you played me one of their songs, I don't know it. I've heard of them. Big deal.
They're a bunch of handsome little Korean kids.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.